Personal Graphic Artist Portfolios and Websites. Chapter 1. See the work of graphic artists. Find lists of artist illustrator portfolio websites. Siteinspa.com, portfoliowebsite.com, allpic.com/member listing, allpic.com, 4ormat.com, childrensillustrators.com, Children's Book Illustration, illustration.net, illustrationworks.com, storybookillustrators.com, PortSort, an online artists cooperative of professional illustrators with portfolios. Portsrt.com, Salzman International, Gallery of International Illustrator Portfolios. Salzmaninternational.com, Theespot.com, Theaspot, Gallery of Professional Illustrator Portfolios. Linkism.com/submit-art-site.htm, book.fr, statoftart.co.za, graphicartcollective.com. Personal Artist Portfolios and Websites 1. 3D Pixels, 3D Stock Images, 3dpixs.com, Art of Carmona Brothers, Fantasy Illustrators Jesus and Javier Carmona Esteban, carmonaart.com, Barbara Guidotti, Nature Scan Art, naturescanart.com, Colpug, Dutch artist makes portraits of pets, coolpukspets.blogspot.com, David Novak, Abstract Paintings, davidnovak.com, Digital Art Thierry Bugs, Digital Art including fractals, surfing, hamaart.net, Enrique Tortosa, Illustration for Advertising, Storyboard, Children's Books, enriquetortosa.com, fractalus.com, Fractal Artists, Jeff Hodbud, 3D Animation Imaging, 3d-imaging.co.uk, Indoor Street Art, paulbaines.co.uk, Interesting, frameable sketches from your digital photos, phototosketch.com, Jason Hicks, dark-visions.co.uk, Jen Best, UK-based digital artist, Fantasy Images, Portraits, Fairies, and Wildlife, bestdigitalimages.com, Jeremy Cook, 2d2cg.com, John Taylor, British digital artist, John Francis Taylor, thatcanvasshop.co.uk, Jürgen Zawi, German-born UK artist, 3d-art.co.uk, Lloyd Chigi, 3D Graphics by Lloyd Chigi, LLOYDS3D.com, Lorenzo Lagu, Italian graphic designer, logu.it, Lynn Foster, New York-based illustrator, Marija Papadopoulos, Belgrade-born artist in America, marijaart.com, MegArt Online Art Gallery, computer-generated 3D images, megaart.com, Michael Timmons, American Artist Cartoons, Webcomics, Digital Art, TimmonsEnterprise.com, Natalie Severin, natalieseverin.com, Nicoletta Veronese, nicolettaveronese.com, Patrick Wellham Illustration, UK, patrick-welham.co.uk, Paul Wiener Illustrator, paulwiener.com, Beach, pbeach.com, Radoxist Studio, Slovakia, radoexist.com, Richard McLean, Figure Drawing, Illustration, Ink and Wash, Australia, richiemclean.com, Roll Crotches, Netherlands-based graphics and VFX artist, emotiontracker.com, Sharon George, Fantasy and Goddess Art Prints, fantasy-goddess-art.com. Sonia Boons. SoniaBoons.com. Stephen Silverwood. Midlands, UK. Cartoon and Technical Illustration. StephenSilverwood.com. Studio Tui. 3D Architectural Rendering. STUDIO2A.net. Tamurals. TomoriLart.com. Virginia Grove Studio. Colorful Digital Prints. SarosleeBrown.com. Personal Artist Portfolios and Websites too. GatheredImages.com, Gathered Images. Adam Maikani. American Illustrator. Sketchophobia.com. Allpic.com/Lynn Foster. Andy Jernella Illustrator. AndyGiarnella.com. AndyNertinic.com. Andy Nordnick. Cartoon clip art and t-shirts. Anthony Frida. AnthonyFrida.com. Artservant.com. Christian Pictures. Christian Illustrations. AshleyIllustration.com. Illustration and Design Services. bnce.net/gacsi, Goxi, Gurgly. BeverlyBrown.com, Beverly Brown. Illustration and Photography Archive. Bigley.uk.com. Biggles. Artist and Graphic Designer. Bill Nelson. BillNelsonStudios.com. Bobsteak.com. Bobsteak. Humorous Illustrations, Cartoons. ChrisFarantello.com/biscotti.html, Farantello, Chris. Illustrator. Chrissy Fanslaw. Children's Book Illustrator. ColdSnapStudio.com. DandaLouise. DandaLouise.com. DesignsDigital.com, Designs Digital. DesignTalkBoard.com/listings/designers-portfolios/3D-design, 3D design. DeviceFonts.co.uk. Hughes, Ryan. Design and Illustration. Douglas Schneider. Food and Botanic Illustrator. DouglasSchneider.com. Dr. Sam Lamb. Dallas, Texas. drsamlamart.com. drake-studios.com. Drake, Matt. Comics Illustration. Drew Beam. drewbeam.com. gpower.hu, Gobi, Gabber. Hungarian designer. Ian O'Fellan. ianofellon.com. iris-ruth.com, Iris Ruthka Esseberg. Jason Castillo. CastilloIllustration.com. jasoncook.co.uk, Jason Cook. Jerry Thierolf. Sports. jtillustrations.com. John Rush. johnrushillustration.com. Jonathan Ribera. jonathanribera.com. Keith Wiener Illustrator. artbykeith.net. Luis Torres. Pharmaceutical Advertising Illustration. torresillustration.com. Mark Poe. artmarkings.com. Marty Smith. martysmithillustration.com. Mike Eustace. Children's Books. mikeeustace.com. missingmasterpiece.com, Missing Masterpiece Graphics. Natalie Lewis. natalielewis.com. notions-online.com/Creative Jerwin, Paul, Notions. Parkey Brothers. parkeybrothers.com. scottross.com. Ross, Scott. Illustration and Design Services. Shaded Areas. shadedareas.com. Stan Gorman Illustrator. Advertising, Editorial, and Children's Books. Stangerman.com. Steve Horrocks. Children's Book Illustration. stevehworks.com. steveforney.com. Commercial Digital and Airbrush Art Deco Style Illustrations. stevehussey.com. Computer Generated Illustrations. Susan G. Robinson. susanrobinsonart.com. Susagalloway. Susagalloway.com. TheRefractions.com, Gayet, Thomas. Tinny.net. Tinny, Robert. Advertising illustrations and murals. Personal artist portfolios and websites 123klan.com, 123 Clan. 13amp.tv, 13amp TV. 180south.co.uk, 180 South. 1h05.com, 1h05. 200ok.de, 200ok. 24-7media.de, 24.7 media. 2ddepot.com, 2ddepot. 300k.com, 300k. 417north.com, 417 North. 504destruct.com, 504 Destruct. 6picas.com, 6picas. 777run.com, 777 Run. 99rooms.com, 99 Rooms. alex.fr.st, lebookda Alex. aaronjasinski.com, Aaron Jasinski. abnormalbehaviorchild.com. abstractlandscapepaintings.com. acg.media.mit.edu/people/homemade tidbits. acidtwist.com, Acid Twist. acrodecade.com, Acrodecade. acrylic.com, Acrylic. acte3.com, Act3. activate.ru, Activate. adept-vormgeving.com, Adept. adrianjohnson.org.uk, Adrian Johnson. afterlifeseasons.com, Afterlife. agnes4.de, Agneseve. ai2.com.au, John Simpson AI2. a-icard.com, Arnaud Eichard. aidio.com, Aidio. ajbernie.com, Ajbernie. ala.ch, Allah, and Kmork. albertocherryteno.com, Alberto Serite. alhomepage.com, Alhomepage. alvarovaleno.com, Alvaro Valeno. ambientmachines.com, Ambient Machines. am-neckar.de, Neckar River. amplified.nu, Amplified. an3a.de, an3a. andret.com/main.html, Andre Tereskuk. andre-michelle.com, Andre Michel. andrewferris.com, Andrew Ferris. andrewpomier.com, Andrew Pomier. andrewwilsondesign.com, Andrew Wilson. andro.com, Andrew. andyfolds.co.uk, Andy Folds. angeladerosette.com, Angela DeRosette. ankbauer.de, Ankbauer. anastal.com. antigirl.com, Antigirl. antigridman.org, Biomorphes. archangel.tv/desert.html, Archangel Studios. areadesign.ch, Area Design. archimedia.net/ava-rk, armyoftrolls.co.uk, Army of Trolls. arnotistang.co.uk, Joe Berger. arsiam.com, Arsiam. artbyfeng.com, Feng Zhu. artbylt.com. artaee.com, Artai. arthurmount.com, Arthurmount. artificialinfluence.com, Artificial Influence. artiscot.blogspot.com. artcycle.com. artsource-raleigh.com. artwanted.com. ashleywood.com, Ashleywood. atomicattack.com, Atomic Attack. atomike-studio.com, Atomic Studio. atomlist.com/sqrt-1, square root of 1. at-remix.jp, at remix. augenblickstudios.com, augenblick. avocadolight.com, avocadolight. az2.co.uk, experimental flash. azuldecorso.com.ar, azuldecorso. badzelda.com, badzelda.com. bam-b.com. bangkok2.com, bkk2. baseref.com, base reference. baselicpeter.sk, baselicpeter. bastardgraphics.com, bastard graphics. bdisoak.nl, disoak. bearskinrug.co.uk, bearskinrug. bearskinrug.co.uk/projects/19_compositionals. bearskinrug.co.uk/sketchbook. bielston.com, Belston Graphics. benji.hu, Benjamin Bolish. bergting.com, Peter Bergting. bestcooking.free.fr, Best Cooking. bb04.com, BB's Funny Jump. Personal artist portfolios and websites for bitlounge.net/retrolounge, retrolounge. blackhyde.com, blackhyde. blackhand.com, blackhand. blackmustache.com, blackmustache. blago.net, blagonet. bleak.org.uk, bleak. blogo.com, blogo. blotty.com, blotty. bluehouse.com, bluehouse. bluelemonade.com, lemonade. bluevertigo.com.ar, bluevertigo. bmap.info, bmap. bmrc.berkeley.edu/+, hyperprism. bob.kgb.ru, autumn. bobheatley.com. bobscube.com, bobscube. bodytag.org, bodytog. boltcity.com, boltcity. bopano.net, fake road signs. boqemian.nxl9.com, bochemian. borgstrom.com. boyburnsbarn.com, boyburnsbarn. brayingiants.com, braingiants. brainrinse.co.uk, brainrinse. brainshow.com, brainshow. brandtonic.com, brandtonic. brianeagle.com, Brian Eagle. brianmccutcheon.com, Brian McCutcheon. bridanalland.com, bridanalland. brittle-bones.com, Brit Lebens. broken.cz, broken design. brokenrobot.com, broken robot. bruscoe.co.uk, brusco. bubble-squeak.com, bubble and squeak. bumpthemoon.com, bump the moon. bureaudetabus.com, bureau de tabus. burn3.org, burn organization. bunfield.com/karin, karin. bunfield.com/peter, Peter Strom. burningsmallfires.com, burning small fires. burntgraphics.com, burnt graphics. bwoup.com, woup. bydefault.org, by default. cafezale.net/bengal, l-angle b. calibor.com, calibor. candykiller.com, candykiller. carbonatedjazz.com, carbonated jazz. castificare.com.br, castificare. cboogie.com, spooky. celiacala.com, celiacaye. semghoul.com, semghoul. cena31.net/radar/index.html, Sena changethethought.com, change the thought. chaotic.co.uk, chaotic. chapter3.net, chapter 3. charlenechua.com, Charlene Chua. cheruca.net, Carica. cheapandnasty.net, cheapandnasty. cheekysweetgraphics.com True, Cheekys Wheat Graphics. chemotion.org, Keymotion. CherylMcClure.com. ChewingGumForTheEyes.com, Chewing Gum for. Chimpchum.freeserve.co.uk, Colin Gordon. ChocolateTrousers.com, Chocolate Trousers. ChrisPeterson.net, Chris Peterson. ChristineCelic.com, Christine Selick. CiceroDeGuzmaNJR.com, De Guzman. CityCreator.com, City Creator. Clandillon.com, Phil Clandillon. Clothes.com, Clothes. ClubSandwich.com, Club Sandwich. CocoonMultimedia.com, Cocoon Multimedia. ComcastIC.com, Comcastic. Comic.makibiishi.co.jp, Makeabishi Comic. CompactLiving.net, Compact Living. ConclaveOBSCUrum.ru. ContinuedOverleaf.com, Continued Overleaf. ConvertTheWhack.com, Convert the Whack. CoolaRT.pe.kr, Coolart. CoolHomepages.com, Cool Homepages. Coolstop.com/root, Coolstop. CopyrightDavis.com, Copyright Davis. Kosh.net, Kosh. Cosmonaut.org/fr, François Romain. CraigKroger.com, Craig Kroger. CrankBunny.com, Crank Bunny. Creatiou.com, Creatiou. CreaturesInMyHead.com, Creatures in My Head. Croa.be.cx, Croa. Cryogenicex.com, Cryogenics. CSODolatosMBEREC.hu, The Suitcase. Cubadust.com, Cubadust. Cubemen.com, Cubemen. CULPRIT-ART.com, Culprit Art. CuriousIK.com/JKH/major. Cycle.free.fr, Lindsay Patrick. D117.net, D117. D5ive.com, D5ive. DanielDouglas.nl, Daniel Douglas. DanielCalbaum.com, Daniel Calbaum. DannyNKO.ca, Dan Nanasi. DannyVX.com, Danivx. Danyboy.com, Dannyboy. DarioCapizzi.com, Dario Capizzi. DarioPicchio.com, Dario Picchia. DarkHorseFilms.org. DavidaElvira.com, David Elvira. DavidCarvalho.com, 12DC. DavidHansha.com, Self-Promotion Tips. DavidTownsend.com.au, The Junkyard. DB0x.com, Box. db-db.com, dbdb. db-db.com/portfolio, Francis Lamb. Deaddreamer.com, Dead Dreamer. Deathtothepixels.com, Death to the Pixels. DeborahBarlow.com.